In your consumer news, 2025 will bring plenty of change for Americans, some of which could impact our financial future. But how do we make sense of it all? Joining us this morning is Josh Perkins. He's the VP at DeWitt Dunn Financial Services, here to break it all down for us. Good morning, Josh.
Morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. We really should start thinking about taxes now, but we should think about it all year. But tax day, it could sneak up on us. So talk to us about what changes taxpayers should be aware of.
First of all, the standard deductions are going to be increased, which is fantastic. That allows an individual to make $15,000 or a married couple to make $30,000 before they have to start paying taxes. Also, the tax brackets are going to be adjusted for inflation. So that means that we can actually make a little bit more money next year and not have to pay any more extra taxes. If we find ourselves, remember, if we find ourselves projected to make more money or possibly make significantly less money, don't forget to adjust your tax withholdings. You don't want to be surprised with a big refund, or even worse, be surprised with a big tax bill. And then also, when it comes to retirement contributions for our retirement or employer-sponsored retirement plans like 401ks and 403bs, the tax limits or the contribution limits have been increased to $23,500, but the IRA and Roth contribution limits are going to stay the same at $7,000.
Yeah, let's talk about that for our seniors. Are there some other changes coming to retirement plans next year?
Yeah, so for people that are 50 and older, you can actually contribute an extra $1,000 to your IRA or your Roth account. So that brings that total to $8,000 for 2025. Now, the deadline, don't worry, for 2024, the actual deadline to make these contributions is going to be April, tax day in April. So you can actually make contributions early next year for 2024. Also, if you inherited an IRA, there's a new rule that money will need to be completely out of the IRA in 10 years, or you could potentially pay a 25% penalty for not doing so.
Wow. Okay, I want to make sure we're not missing anything here. So what other new rules should we be aware of for next year? And just tell us, why should we pay attention to this?
Yeah, so when it comes to Social Security, 2.5% increase in Social Security benefits for next year. Medicare premiums are going up to $185 next year. So claiming Social Security is really the foundation of your retirement plan. So having a strategy and having a plan to maximize your Social Security benefits is key. If you draw Social Security at the wrong time, you could have a 30% reduction in Social Security. We have some really good resources and tools on our website, DeWittandDunn.com. It's really important to stay on top of the new changes each and every year so that you're not surprised. Work with a financial professional so they can guide you and make changes to your plan so that your retirement plan gives you the best chance of success. Even with inflation, inflation doesn't stop whenever you retire. So you might have increased costs throughout your retirement, which could be 20, 30 years.
That's no fun. Well, great information. Josh Perkins with DeWitt Dunn Financial Services. Thanks so much for joining us again this morning.
Thank you.